The 2-decade-old Delhi Art Gallery has opened a spectacular new space at the best address in town, the Emporio. The opening of the Delhi Art Gallery at the Emporio was celebrated with an exhibition, the 4th edition of the critically acclaimed Manifestation series. 75 works of 75 important artists of the 20th century have been handpicked to represent the best of Indian art in a show that cuts across time, generations, and regions. After extensive research on an artist's form and his most creative period, just one single work that best describes him has been chosen for Manifestations 4. Some of the artists in this show include F.N. Souza, M.F. Hussain, Ram Kumar, Akbar Padamsee, and Jamini Roy, besides a host of others.
So it's a very, very good, comprehensive collection, and what they've done is it's a very good idea to have one work only per artist. I love the Souza still life because I love the impasto and the strokes and the energy that's gone into making the artwork. I love the Hussain because it's a very brilliant, vibrant orange Hussain. And I love the Santosh. Santosh is by far one of my favorite artists.
The dynamic director of Delhi Art Gallery, Ashish Anand, has been an enthusiastic collector virtually all his life. Ashish has an uncanny ability of spotting the unusual, that inexplicable factor in a painting that sets it apart from the rest. Along with his formidable team of art historians and scholars, Ashish has been involved at every step of the painstaking process of choosing the works for this show. This exhibition took over 3 years to put together.
The artists that we have chosen that are there in the exhibition are right from the turn of the century, 19th century, late 19th century to the present day. It covers 100 years, or maybe actually more, 125 years of Indian art. And each one of them is from the Delhi Art Gallery's collection, which has been acquired over the years. And each one of them is handpicked, and there's only one work of each artist, so that makes it very unique. So each one is in a way is a masterpiece and is an important work and a rare work, and hence valuable. So it's not restricted to one particular school or one particular medium. We have paintings, we have sculptures, we have drawings, we have prints. So in that sense, it's very, very comprehensive. So one looks at this show, and you can really go through the entire evolution of Indian art over the last 100 years.
With over 400 artists and an inventory of over 25,000 paintings, the Delhi Art Gallery collection is a crucially important historical timeline of modern art in India. Luminaries from the art world, collectors, industrialists, and lovers of art descended in huge numbers to the Delhi Art Gallery at the Emporio to admire the mind-boggling range of works.
The idea is to try and turn it into an institution. So every exhibition means creating actually museum-like or museum-quality shows, and doing the kind of archiving, research, documentation that a museum would do or a large arts institution would do. We already have about a half dozen odd people working, and their job is just this, to actually go and sift through paperwork, pick up all the material that you can on artists and shows and exhibitions.
The Delhi Art Gallery collection is hugely important for anyone with an abiding interest in art, especially art scholars and investors. Since its inception, the Delhi Art Gallery has been committed to tracing and archiving the great art treasures of 20th century India. Over the years, entire collections, some sourced from the remotest corners of the country, have been restored for posterity.
I have a very special interest with Delhi Art Gallery because I think this gallery was among the pioneering galleries which had extraordinary interest in the 19th century and beginnings of contemporary Indian art, for example, Kalighat painting or the company school and popular culture. This gallery has built up a huge collection and archive, and that is of great interest to me.
The archiving process has already resulted in some iconic exhibitions and new interpretations of India's most creatively diverse period. The Delhi Art Gallery team is absorbed in documenting the diverse schools and groups spread throughout India and re-examining their relevance today.
We're in the process of documenting the works more thoroughly, and for example, for each artist we have hundreds, 200 works. So choosing the best works, grading the works.
The Delhi Art Gallery is well recognized for its focus on 20th century art. It is in tune with the constant shifts and changes that art undergoes as artists take on fresh challenges and risks.